What is up, guys? Clack here, and today I'm gonna go ahead and bring you a different video. It's basically the only difference is it's twos. That's the only difference. But it is a pretty big difference from threes to twos. If you ever play arenas, you should know that it's nothing the same. Twos is pretty much where you learn and to have fun. A lot of people do take it serious to push that rating. I'm not that type of person. The games will last way too long, and they normally always go to dampening once you reach a certain level of skill. The games will always last a long time until you get into dampening, and dampening takes forever to stack up. But you know, all that stuff. Alright, for the first twos match, I'm running Feral Mage, and Feral Mage is actually pretty good twos comp, considering we're double DPS. Double DPS doesn't do good in general in twos right now. We're facing Disc Rogue, and what I want to try to do as a Feral is try to open on the Rogue, to try to stop the damage as much as possible. And I pounce him, he trinkets, I put it into a bash. It's going to be DR'd, but that's fine. I try to get a kick, my Mage gets a poly. Everything's looking pretty good. I throw my off heals into the Mage, and basically you just want to try to do as much pressure as you can. As you see, we have it a lot, and we get pain suppression really quick off the bat. So basically right now, we should pretty much just peel and just wait until the DR and poly is going to happen. I should have just off-healed right now because the Rogue's evasion, I'm not going to be able to do too much. I'm really not doing too much right now. Evasion falls off, that's when you should get back on him. So right here, I'm just throwing my off-heals into the Mage again. I ended up wanting to go for another stealth, but I realize I'm not going to be able to get it because I have 5 more seconds on the Priest's dot on me. So I head up going in. We get a full poly into the Priest. He's going to get a second poly, and then he's going to get a third one. I think it's get his third one. Actually, I stun Rogue and bash the Priest, and that's pretty much the kill. A lot of times it's good to do the third poly DR, because any CC on the healer is amazing, while the other person could just do damage, so it's actually beneficial. For the second matchup, I'm playing with a Demon Hunter facing Demon Hunter. Well, that sounds weird to say. Demon Hunter Feral isn't the best comp. I really wouldn't recommend this. Playing with a Mage is by far better. You have no CC with this comp. This comp is pretty much tunnel. As you see, the Demon Hunter uses his eyesight thing where you can see me in Visi. Basically, what I like to do is just open him as fast as I can because I know he's going to get me out. And the main goal here is to kill the Hunter. He trinkets my pounce, so I bash him right there, and I triple stun him. He uses his, I don't know, his shield thing. I don't know a lot of the abilities. They have a lot of weird names now. Pop my off heals onto the Demon Hunter. Like, you should always be using those off heals because it increases your damage as well. Again, just kill Demon Hunter or Hunter, and my teammate ends up dying, so I have to 1v2. Get all my bleeds onto him as fast as I can. Right now, I'm kind of like panicking because my buddy died, and I have to face a Demon Hunter still. Get my bleeds onto the Demon Hunter. I got a nice proc right there, rip. And pretty much you just want to kite. There's no reason to really fight him unless he's in a stun like he's mained right now. And I just kite away because you will lose if you try to fight him head on. You will lose. I mean, I'm pretty much losing and I'm still kiting him, and Demon Hunter or Ferals are like one of the best kiters. I ended up winning here because he ended up flying, and I got some heals off, and he should have kept trying to tunnel me, but I think I would eventually won. For the next game, I'm running Feral Mistweaver, and it's actually not that bad of a comp, facing Wretched Druid Rogue. And basically the main goal here is to bleed him up, both of them up as much as possible as you can. It might be difficult sometimes because your monk could be kiting the Rogue, and it could be very far distance. Right here, I'll just open up on the Druid, and I'll go bear form as you see. Just because I want to get the Rogue to open up on me, and if he opens up on me, he won't do too much damage because I'm bear form. So he opens up on my monk. I trinket bash. He's going to clone me again, so I bash him, and I have all my bleeds on him, so there's not much to do. So again, I just swap off and do everything I just did to the rest of Druid to the Rogue. And this ends up going on for a while. Again, what you want to do is just dot them both up as much as possible and try to stop the clones. And sometimes it might be too hard because you might be too far, just like I was right there for that clone. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the game because dampening, pretty much why. These games do last a while. Alright, right here I open up on a good spot. I notice that Druid's Iron Bark is about to fall off, so I decide to go him. My monk saps the Druid to stop a clone, which would have been fine because I was already DR'd cloned anyway. So I got my damage up right now. Look at this pressure I do. Again, most of these 2 games are gonna be like this. You're not gonna get the kill until you have cooldowns, which is really kind of a shame. I wish Blizzard wasn't like this at the moment, or excuse me, I should say WoW. WoW is at a point where you need cooldowns to be able to get a kill, and I don't think it really should be about that. I think it should be more about skill. Alright guys, that's it for arenas for this season. As you know, the new patch is coming out and the season's going to be over, so I hope you guys were able to push with these guides that I was coming out. I hope you were able to get that rival, or even if you got Gladiator. I'm sure you wouldn't be here if you got Gladiator, but dude, congrats. Right now, I'm just going to show you some videos that I had fun with and why you shouldn't even take World PvP serious. Right here, I bleed up this dude right here. Totally bleed him up. And he ends up going neutral on me. So look at that. He can't do anything to me. I feel so bad for him. He actually ended up whispering me after this because he was like, this is such bullshit. You know, I think it's bullshit. I felt really bad. Again, don't take PvP, World PvP serious. And for this very reason right here I'm about to show you, it's absolutely retarded. It makes me sick. Alright, and here's why it makes me sick. Alright, it's not this priest that I'm killing that makes me sick. I pretty much kill this priest really fast. He doesn't seem very good at PvP in general, but that's okay. Basically, it's when I hop onto this feral and go to the DK. Watch this DK. I don't know if it's because DKs are just insanely good with their overpowered self-healing or what. But this Death Knight absolutely destroys me with other feral bleeds on him. So look at that. That's 2 feral bleeds on that guy, and he's barely going down. He's going to heal up to full right here. Like, what the dude? And I pretty much just try to kite away because there's nothing I can do. I pretty much accept death right here. There was nothing I could do right here. And here is another situation with a ret paladin. Again, I think of a lot of it is gear and having artifact power. My weapon isn't very high, and I'm sure this has a huge thing to do with it. Watch this. Watch this bullshit. Oh my gosh. He puts me in a full stun. He pretty much kills me within this Hodge. I'm sickened. I didn't get to do anything right there. Right there, I pretty much just quit the game. I just logged out right after that. It just made me sick to my stomach. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope it has helped you. Please, if it did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And please do not forget to comment down below, whether it be negative, positive feedback, a question. If it happens to be a question, I can actually make a video off of that question a lot, sometimes. And if I do, you obviously get a shout out. I've done it in my past videos. So if you guys, again, do give me a question, it makes my job a lot easier. That way I don't have to think of something that I could produce. I already know what to produce because of your question. So again, it means a lot to me. Thank you for all your support, guys. Alright, that's it for this video. Now, get out there, pull some nubs. Pound's about to die, I noticed, but they're all about to die, so it doesn't really matter who you go at this point. But again, it's all about spreading the pressure between those 2 targets. If you put Moonkin into the D, his D stance, which is bear form, he's not going to be able to do anything. And Paladin's